Hello!
There it is.
Alright, yeah. Good start.
What's up, YouTubers? Skates in the D here. We are here to do a review on Rage on Xbox 360. We both played the game. I got through the first disc. Josh D here beat it.
I got through the 2 discs.
Oh,
of
yes.
the
It
story.
does end after disc 2, but we will get to that in a second.
Yeah. Alright, we got Bethesda and id bringing you Rage. Of course, you're going to feel a little bit like you're playing Fallout. You're playing Fallout.
Pretty much. Fast-paced Fallout. Asteroid hits the Earth. You're buried. Cryostasis. You pop up out of nowhere. Nuclear wasteland, but without the nuclear.
Yeah. It's not as big of an RPG. There are RPG elements with your inventory, your upgrading weapons, customizations of other various objects.
Armor.
Wing sticks, honestly, best thing in the game.
Pretty dope.
Toss, heads off, awesome.
The gameplay itself is pretty awesome. Definitely fast-paced. You can definitely see that it's from the creators of Doom and Quake. It's a definite shoot 'em up. I mean, there's not a lot of precision to it. It's more like get the biggest gun and just knock some fucking heads off.
3 Easter egg rooms: id room, Quake room, and Doom room. I made it to the Doom room. Couldn't make it to the Quake room. Couldn't figure out everything. I mean, you can look up videos to find out how to get in there.
I couldn't do it. There's lots of stuff to the game. Josh D here said he beat it in about roughly 8-9 hours. I mean, that was on easy. I mean, you could probably spend 10-12 hours on normal, maybe more on hard. There's a lot of side stuff you can do. It does have an awesome racing aspect to it.
Yes.
If you like racing games, the controls are really good, unlike Borderlands.
Even if you don't like racing games, everyone knows I hate racing games. The driving was incredibly responsive. And you know what? There was nice little gunplay in the driving, switching up your weapons, dropping mines, throwing out bombs, hover turrets.
Homing missiles, it's pretty sick.
Plasma cannon at the end, awesome. Pretty cool stuff.
It does have a huge Borderlands feel. You can't go into the wasteland without coming across random enemies. Even if you kill the enemies, you go back to the community, you come back out into the wasteland, there's more enemies.
More mutants. That's what you're fighting, basically, is mutants and the Authority. The Authority are basically the police of what's trying to take over everything. You know what? I mean, the game looks good, the game sounds good, the story could be just, there's so much more paths that they could have taken and extended it, but they just didn't quite make it there.
The Xbox 360 version is 3 discs long.
Yes.
You do not have to install each disc. And there's a rumor out there you do have to install each disc before playing it. It just does enhance the gameplay. It also enhances the graphics. If you do install it, we do recommend it. The game looks beautiful. It is an amazing environment, amazing graphics. I mean, it's an awesome game.
The score on it's great. The sound effects are amazing. Hearing the mutants come at you from every angle, especially in your 5.1 stereo headsets.
Boom. Subscribe.
Yeah. Nice. But it sounds great. I mean, there was times when I was in the Dead City getting a little freaked out, didn't know where those mutants coming from. Bam, shotgun. Awesome blood everywhere, sound of the thing dying. Oh yeah.
The shotgun sounds amazingly accurate, unlike most games. I will say, everyone, we threw it up on the last one for X-Men. You know, we did a buy, rent, even a trial, what we think. I think it's worth a buy, but not at $60.
Yeah, no.
I'd buy it at $39.99. I would rent it and run through it. It is definitely worth a second playthrough. It's worth it if you have friends that play it. But if it drops down to even $49.99, or if you can get a used copy, I would definitely pick it up.
You know, at that price, totally agree. Or see if you can borrow from a buddy. Like,
Yeah,
honestly,
that's what we did. This guy bought it, I borrowed it. And the cool thing is you can't switch off discs. He finished disc 1, gave it to me. I was playing disc 1 as he was playing disc 2. It's perfect to let people borrow. You PS3 players, you're kind of stuck. It is only 1 disc on PS3, and it is a massive mandatory install.
Huge.
So, PS3 people, I hope you have hard drive space because it is a gigantic game, and it does require the install, unlike Xbox 360.
And for the 360, 3rd disc, solely multiplayer.
And co-op, right?
And there's the co-op, but
Co-op
we
and
couldn't do that.
multiplayer. Yeah, I mean, we could do that.
Didn't get to kick into too much into any of the co-op. It's really select missions, so it doesn't seem like it'd be that
Well,
open
like
to everybody.
Anybody play Splinter Cell Conviction, completely separate from the actual storyline.
Multiplayer, honestly, I was telling him, we were in a party chat while I was playing it. I said, dude, Twisted Mo.
All day.
All it
was
is,
2K12.
Twisted Mo. Hey, easy on that.
I was playing 2K12, that's what I'm saying. He was playing Rage, I was playing 2K12.
Yeah, it's Twisted Metal because it's basically team deathmatch and cars.
Pretty much. So, probably appealing for the first month. After that, you're probably going to get bored.
Not going to be... Honestly, probably not going to be many multiplayer games, matches available to get into after the first couple weeks. It's just not going to be that open.
If you guys want to sum it up, bought the game on Friday. Today's Tuesday. Trading the game in tomorrow at M&M Games if you want to come pick it up used.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's a pretty short game. You're not going to get a whole lot out of it, but the experience is awesome while you're playing it.
Fun game. Looks great. Sounds amazing. Just...
It wasn't a complete package.
Yeah.
Didn't end well.
Didn't work out to be long enough and good enough to...
Had a Bioshock 2 feel at the end, and when we played Bioshock 2, they kind of just throw everything at you at the end. No real boss fight or conclusion. Just here's a wave after wave of just meaningless enemies to end the game.
Yeah. And story, the end of the story just didn't work out for me.
Boom.
Yeah, buy it used, $39.99, $49, whatever. Borrow it, rent it.
Overall, 8 out of 10.
That's a high.
Dude, I mean, the game looked awesome.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not lying.
I give you that.
Looked awesome, sounded awesome, good gameplay. A little short, bad ending. 8 out of 10.
True. Right.
Give it a $39.99 out of $59.99 score.
There we go.
Right around there. That's how we're going to grade. We're going to grade in price ranges.
Good stuff.
So, this does go out. Jason Barron, this is for you, man. You wanted a rage review. We delivered.
Evelyn,
E-Town.
you and Alex were looking for it.
All
there
you. I'll have it tomorrow. M&M Games. 8th and Mountain. Come pick it up. Upland. Any of my locals, throw it down.
Days in the Park. Thanks for adding us. I'm going to throw you guys out there because you guys are going to help us.
I'm going to throw it out to my boy Roberto Guzman for letting us use his room. Anybody who says his room is dirty, this is not our room, it's his.
Yeah.
So yell at him in comments.
Yeah.
Fanya, subscribe to our channel and tell Robert how dirty his room is. Other than that, Skates in the D, officially signing out.
Shut up, Robert.